lean into the action, lean into the adventure of it. Like, where's the story?
Yeah.
What is going to give you it's going to teach you the most, and it's going to give you the best story to come back and tell.
Right.
Because that nucleus of things, at least for me, like with the nucleus being, like film, photography, and writing, it's only about experience. I can be like, oh, I need this new computer, this new typewriter, this new camera, or that stuff doesn't matter. It's completely useless if you don't have something to actually put it towards.
Yeah.
And so, getting to the broader point, it's, usually it's easy to sit here and look at those things as if that is I want to get this thing.
Yeah, that's my destination.
That's the destination.
Ownership of the object.
A lot of times, the irony of it all is if you chase the other, if you just chase the adventure, or you chase the meaningful thing, that's when that stuff is the byproduct.
Right.
Like a lot of the people that we've been referencing who have, for lack of a better term, achieved escape velocity.
Yeah.
They didn't do it because they were thinking about achieving escape velocity. They did it because they were just focused on making something that captured what they wanted to say.
Yeah.
They focused on the adventure. They focused on going out and living a story that was worth telling. And then the byproduct of that was the escape velocity. So that's the lesson I think I keep telling myself or keep contending with.
And I think
it makes a lot of sense in my mind.
Absolutely. And I think for me, part of this last couple of years is going, was I that way at one point? And then as social media and the internet and all that stuff took up more and more real estate from what I looked at, what I consumed, what I was just presented without even thinking about it, does all of that shift you from pursuing these experiences or making things to create, objects becoming the destination?
Yeah. I had that exact thought on a run the other night after we got off the phone. That exact, how much have these social bubbles, these digital bubbles or whatever, how much has that shifted our perception towards the thing is the destination,
right?
Or the fabrication of the thing is the whole point, rather than the.
And then my experience was, holy shit, if that is what's happening or what has happened to me, what role am I playing in doing that to other people by making these videos?
Yeah.
And it was like, oh, you need to really be careful about what you're doing. Or if you are doing it, having an awareness of it will inform how you do it. And I think part of why I've gravitated toward older stuff is because yes, you can go on eBay and buy that camera, or you can go to eBay and buy a copy of Aperture and install it on your computer. But I'm gravitating towards stuff that is old because it doesn't feel like you're selling a new shiny product when you talk about it. Oh, by the way, there's a link to this magic trackpad in the description. If you go to bnh.com, I get a little affiliate, kickback, and you'll have a new $130 thing that you think will
solve all your
problems, but no, you just move the goalpost toward the next object that you need to acquire to start making meaningful work.
What's cool too is if you do that enough, and if you go against the echo chamber enough, you start to teach people, and not in a didactic way, but you start to teach people in a very subconscious, almost intuitive way, that the whole point of experience is to just find things that you enjoy.
That's right.
You're not going to get you're going to get a lot more joy from being the only person that uses this thing that's completely serves the need you have.
Yeah.
Rather than being one of 100,000 people with the same exact thing. And everybody's looking around like, yeah, this is good, right?
Yeah.
This is good, right?
Yep.
Right?
So you had to buy this, right?
Yes.
And you gave it to me.
Yes. It's going to solve
And
all your problems.
there is nothing about that experience with you that makes me go, Alex is helping the company that made this book, or the people who own the rights to these thoughts, or this writer and his revenue and his money. And, is Alex getting a kickback because he handed this to me? And if I do something with it, he's going to get a little 5% commission. Like, there's nothing like that in us having talked about Jung, you mentioning this book, and then giving it to me as a birthday gift. And I spent the last 2 years going, how do I do that on the internet?
It had been a golden afternoon, and I remember having the familiar conviction that life was beginning over again with the summer.